Yeah, that's
So
going on.
understanding why D.O.D. and I was waiting for Mr. Ruckers to come to my video to tell me this is what uh Truck said stay away from. It should be
Right.
easy for him to stay away from it since both of you just told me that we were doing better than we were
So
10 years
you can still be doing better and still have the ratchetness that's going on in the hood. What are you
But
talking about,
focus
sister?
on it. There was like I told the girls the other day when they were mad about what's the girl's name? The red girl, the dark skinned red girl, I forget her name.
Sexy
The
red.
sexy red.
Sexy red.
They were so worried
Mhm.
about her. And I said, yo, there's always gonna be these type of women. We can't worry about
Right?
those type of women. Those type of women were in the Bible. There's
No.
always been brothels. You
Yes.
can't focus on those type. And I told them this. I said, you can't focus on them women. You have to focus on yourself. There's no reason to focus on those women. Will always be around. They've been around since the
But the
beginning of
thing is,
time.
but the thing with those type of women, Femi, is that they're entertainers and young people listen to them. They influence young women to
Well,
do
you
the
just said it
certain
start
things
at
that they
home, so
do.
their parents should be teaching them. My parents
Their
taught me I
parents
don't listen to
did.
no rap
But then
music.
you
I
turned
have to
around and
watch
said they
no
were
no.
crackheads. Right, but then you turned around and said they were crackheads and they weren't getting their education
So that's
in the
where
home.
the community comes in, right? But I
Right?
mean,
It's
not
because you have
yeah.
two parents in the home. That's why.
Right.
That's
So
why you got the home training.
people
That's why you
weren't
got the home
fortunate enough to
training.
have that. And y'all going off the subject because I asked y'all why y'all were worried about these
And I
girls. That's
told you, because it can influence.
But I'm not though.
yo,
I'm
there's no reason
Only reason I
you
worry about it because
not
it
to be worried
influences the
about what
young.
20-year-olds are doing. There's no
Because it
reason
influences the young people. Girls come,
he was doing his
Femi. You have young girls coming up being influenced by this stuff, Femi.
no, but you just
and
said
if
it's
I
not the
and if I
majority
live
of
in a
us.
said community, then
You
they're
just
acting
said it wasn't the majority of us. So
and they're acting.
why worry about it if it's
But
not
what
the
if I live?
majority?
Because it,
But what if I live in the area where it is the majority? What if the
Well,
area I live in just happens to be the majority? They're acting crazy. Like, what am I supposed to do? Not
you
saying anything about it?
probably move, right? Like I moved out of Atlanta, right?
But why do I have to move away from my community?
Why should I had to move out of Atlanta? It is what it is. I had to move.
But why though? You see what I'm saying? Like, why do I have to pick up instead of the problem being fixed? Which I don't think it can be fixed, but instead of the problem being fixed, why I gotta pick up and
The
move?
problem
Why I
is
gotta
that
pick up and take
you just told me that we're doing better. It's not going to be 100%. It
Oh
is
my
fixed. You
God.
literally just said we're doing better.
I tell you, she's got to be trolling us, dog.
Yeah,
She
she
has.
gotta
No,
be.
you don't
She
want to
gotta be.
She
understand.
has.
No,
She
I'm
gotta
taking
be.
what you said. If you just
She
said
gotta
that we're
be.
doing better, I think that we can understand as adults in the world, nothing's going to work 100%. Nothing's going to work 100%. We
So
do
then you
understand
answered
that,
your own
right?
question.
We understand. I understand that,
We
but
do understand that there are going
Exactly.
to
I
be people
understand
that slip through the crack, right?
nothing's
Do
perfect.
we understand that there are going to be people that slip through the crack? So if y'all
Sure.
just said we are doing better, why
Sure.
are we so focused on these people that slip through the crack when we know what's going to happen? We know what's
Sure.
going to happen. Somebody's going to drop the ball somewhere, and it's going to happen. Why are y'all so focused on those people? If you just told me, both of y'all just told me, we're doing better. Y'all just told me that.
And we are.
But then you turn around and say that we're supposed to help those people who slip through the cracks. So if we're
Yeah,
not, if we're not, wait a minute,
y'all just trying to drag them.
no,
Y'all not them. Y'all just trying to drag them.
no, if we're not
that's all
if we're
y'all
not
doing.
supposed to be worried about them, why we got to help them then?
So if you're not supposed to be worried about them, you shouldn't even be speaking about them.
Okay, and then we shouldn't have to help them then.
Okay, if you don't want to help them,
and like I said, that's cool with me. That's cool with me. I'll
okay.
shut up.
So now do you get my point? It all came together. If you don't have to speak about them, if they're none of your concern, you don't have to worry about.
But if I'm living in a neighborhood,
are you living in that neighborhood?
I see this stuff going on.
Are you living in that neighborhood?
Yes, I just told you where I live.
So
and if I see this stuff,
so you still living in that neighborhood, that's on you.
If I see this stuff going on, I have a right to talk about it. My tax dollars are going towards these people, so I have a right to say something about it.
I don't jump on panels about stuff that I'm not concerned about. I promise you.
But I am concerned because I still have a house there. Why shouldn't I be concerned about it?
Okay, so
why shouldn't I be concerned? If I want my quote unquote, hold on, let me finish. If I want my quote unquote people to do well, why shouldn't I be concerned about it?
What are you talking about? You just said that you're out of the community. So which one is it? You want them to do well? You a part of the community or you're not? You're contradicting yourself.
No, I'm not contradicting myself.
You are. You just literally said, I'm out of the community. I don't want to do anything with it. But because your house is there, you're telling me you should be concerned. You can't have it both ways.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can, because my money is going towards them. Yes, they can be concerned. Yes, I can.
You know what you can do with your money?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can be concerned.
There's plenty of people that buy houses in Atlanta.
I have relatives. I have relatives who still live in these. I have relatives that live in these communities.
Are they complaining about it?
I have relatives. Yes, they do. Yes.
Okay, but guess what you got to do?
Now you want me to tell them to move?
Baby, you want me to tell them to move too? That those two houses revolve around you.
You want me to tell them to move too? So you want everybody just to leave?